You people, you are struggling to make it. The marriage.
Yes, I can confirm.
This is the biggest problem you have. You people, you have tried always. It has become hard.
Exactly, that's very true.
You are trying to make it.
My name is Marital. What the man of God has said is true. We are 4 girls. Only 1 girl has been married, the younger one. I want to get married, but I've been trying all along, but it doesn't come through. So what the man of God has said is true.
Whenever you sleep, you say, God, what happened to us?
It's true. I've been asking myself all along, what went wrong with us?
There is an elderly woman consultant in the family there. So this woman I'm talking about is a herbalist. Is like a native doctor.
Exactly. I know her now. What man of God has said is true. I know the lady, she's just coming next to our home. She's elderly. Then she likes making these herbal things when someone has a stomach problem. Like, I can make for you this herbal, then someone can take. We used to go a lot and consult from her. What the man of God has said is true.
This, the woman you've been consulting, marriage, whatever.
Yeah, what the man of God has said is true.
That is why you dream you have reached a certain home. It is from a little bit of valley, then at a lower hill, you find their goats.
Exactly. In the dream. I've been seeing that a lot in the dream. I've been seeing the goats around whenever I'm dreaming. And that value to what the man of God has said is true.
So these are the issues which put you on ropes. Your family was well to do before. But these such people started sucking money from your family. And the family came down.
What the man of God has said is very true. Very, very true. Oh God.
Why is surprised?
Our family was such a big family, a well-to-do family, but all of a sudden, things were not working. Everything has gone down. But they used to come a lot and ask for us for assistance in terms of cash-wise.
Family yaffe yali nene nnyo nga tuli bulungi naye twalabirawo ng'ebintu byonna tebikyatambula buli kimu kati kyaggwawo naye bajjanga nnyo nga batusaba tubayambe mu ngeri ya ssente kyoyogedde ekituufu omusajja wa Katonda. Kitaffe ono muwala wo.
You people lost somebody very important.
Yes,
man of God.
Ever since that time, it seems as everything good went with the person.
Yes, man of God. Mutua, I'm from Kenya. What man of God has said is very, very, very true. We lost one of our family members and I was very, very, very annoyed. Since that time, I've been so down. Everything of mine, business, what has...
Twafiirwa memba mu famire yaffe era okuva mu kaseera ako nanyiiga nnyo era okuva ku olwo bizinesi zange na buli kimu kyenkola kyagwa.
Everything went away.
Buli kimu kyonna kyagenda.
Now I'm bringing back whatever you people lost.
Kati nkomyawo buli kyonna bantu mmwe kye mwafiirwa.
That is why you are here. By the blood of Jesus.
Hey! Brother Brian from Kenya has bad dreams. For 7 years, he has bad dreams. The That is Brother Brian
Rise
from
up.
Kenya. Yimuka.
Ever since your studies issues,
Okuva ku nsonga ze
Yes,
ez'emisomo
man of God.
you have not woke up.
tozuukukanga.
Yes, man of God. Ever since I was in S4, Mama started having business problems. That's when I started having problem in school fees. Even after finishing S4, going to university is a problem.
Musajja wa Katonda kyogedde ekituufu nnyo kubanga bwe nali mu S4 awo maama yatandikira okufuna obuzibu mu bizinesi ye nemba nga sikyasobola kweyongerayo bulungi mu misomo gyange n'okugenda ku university kwanema newankubadde namala siniya eyokuna.
It is over.
Kiwedde. Thank you, Jesus.
Weebale nnyo Yesu.
Deliverance is continuing for Brother Mutua from Kenya, who is a drug addict.
Ewoluganda Mutua okuva e Kenya akozesa ebiragalalagala
For 2 years with a spirit of drunkenness,
In
a
the
spirit of
mighty name of
anger.
Jesus.
Linnya ly'amannya lya Yesu.
Far as your child.
Kitaffe ono mwana wo.
Rise up.
Yimuka.
From the family where they treated you as if you are not a family member.
Okuva mu famire
Yes,
baakusosola.
man of God, is true.
Kituufu omusajja wa
That is
Katonda.
what took you to take drugs.
Kye kyakutwala kunywa enjaga.
Yes, man of God, is true.
Kituufu omusajja wa
My
Katonda.
name is Ronald Mutua
Bitibwa Ronald Mutua.
from Kenya.
Vudde Kenya.
What man of God is said is true.
Musajja wa Katonda kyogedde ekituufu.
From the family where I come from, they don't treat me well.
Mu famire gye nva tebampisa bulungi bansosola.
Even I was just at school.
Ne ku ssomero
Now I'm
bangoba.
in senior 4. I'm not in school now.
Nakoma mu siniya yakuna
They
kati kyali
took
mu
you like
ssomero.
a stranger.
Baakutwala
I
ng'omugwira.
look
You
like
say, I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do now. What do you want me to do?
N'ogamba simanyi kyakola simanyi wakulaga.
It's true.
Kituufu.
May Jesus intervene.
Leka Yesu yeetabe mu nsonga zo. No savior like Jesus Christ.
tewali mulokozi alinga Yesu Kristo.
All this is there, but the house issue,
Bino byonna bwebiri naye ensonga y'ennyumba.
Yes.
the house they were forcing you to leave.
Waliwo ennyumba gye baali bakukaka oba gye babakaka okuvaamu.
Yes, yes. My name is Veronica Nduku from Kenya. They were forcing me to leave because I was not able to pay the rent.
Musajja wa Katonda bitibwa Veronica nvudde Kenya kyeyogedde ekituufu nnyo nnina obuzibu n'okusasulira ennyumba era kituufu waliwo ennyumba gye baali bangobamu kuba yali ennemi okusasulira.
No, I pray for you now to get money.
Kati nkusabira ofune ssente.
Thank you.
Weebale nnyo. Lady Joyce Njoroge from Kenya with marital problems for 3 years.
Mukyala Joyce Njoroge okuva e Kenya alina obuzibu mu maka ge okumala emyaka 3.
The mighty name of Jesus.
Linnya ly'amannya lya Yesu.
Father, she's your daughter.
Kitaffe ono muwala wo.
Lord Jesus, have mercy upon her.
Mukama waffe Yesu Kristo musaasire.
In Jesus' name. Rise
Linnya
up.
lya Yesu yimuka.
What is this picture for?
Kino ekifaananyi kyaki?
This is my fiancé,
Ono mwagalwa wange njagala
but we
mufumbirwa.
have a lot of issues
Naye tulina ensonga nnyingi.
in our home.
These are the friends
Gino
which
gye
come at
mikwano.
home.
Gino gye mikwano egijja awaka.
What I say,
Nkugamba bwe
your
nti.
husband has many friends.
Omwami wo alina mikwano gye
No,
mingi.
that is true. That is
Kituufu.
true, man of
Kituufu
God.
musajja wa
So these are
Katonda.
the friends which suggest to him that you are not worthy. He should marry another
Gino
woman.
gye
That
mikwano
is true,
egimugamba
man of
nti
God.
gwe tomugwanidde ateekwa okuwasa
He
omukazi
has
omulala.
so many friends who advise him on so many things that he is supposed to do in the house, and he takes his advices.
Kituufu omusajja wa Katonda mwami wange alina mikwano gye mingi gye bamuwa amagezi akole kino kiri mu maka gaffe era bye bamugamba byakola. This is a church minister, Lady Mponji from Tanzania,
Ono muweereza mu kkanisa mukyala Mponji okuva e Tanzania
with a spirit of anger for 10 years.
Since the marriage issue,
Okuva ku nsonga y'obufumbo
where you were twisted,
gye baakubuzaabuliza,
you started developing this anger.
watandika okufuna obusungu buno
And you see your people coming for you.
era olaba abantu bo nga
It is
bakukimye.
true. My name is Nuru Mponji. I come from Tanzania. The man beside me is my husband.
Bitibwa Nuru Mponji nvudde Tanzania ndi ku lusegere ye mwami wange.
It was when I was in secondary school.
Musajja wa Katonda kyayogedde ekituufu
Before
nali
I
mu
finished,
secondary.
I got pregnant.
Nali sinamaliriza ne nfuna olubuto.
After I finished my study, I gave birth to a baby boy.
Bwe namala emisomo gyange ne nzaala omwana wa bulenzi.
The man who gave me pregnant, he told me that he will marry me. But after some time, he asked to marry me, but I said, you will marry me after finish my studies.
Omusajja oyo eyanfunyisa olubuto yali ansuubizizza okumpasa naye nga wayise akaseera namugamba olimpasa nga maliriza okusoma.
But because of that, he decided to marry another woman.
Olw'ekyo yasalawo okuwasa omukazi omulala.
And since that time, the spirit of anger started to torment my life.
Era okuva mu kiseera ekyo omuzimu gw'obusungu gwatandika okutawaanya obulamu bwange.
After that, I get another man, which is here, my husband.
oluvannyuma lw'ebyo nafuna omwami wange ono gwe mulaba.
But since we are married, there's no happiness in our marriage. Everything I quarrel and every time we are fighting.
Naye okuva lwe twafumbiriganwa buli kaseera tubeera tuyomba tulwanagana nafuna omuzimu guno ogw'obusungu fumbo tebugenda bulungi.
Thank you, Jesus.
Weebale nnyo Yesu.
Thank you, Holy Spirit.
Weebale nnyo Omwoyo Mutukuvu.
You are free.
Muli baddembe. Deliverance is going on for Sister Charlotte with bad dreams for 30 years. Nkyala Charlotte yasumululwa.
You people, you have madness.
Bantu mmwe mugwe ddalu.
And you dream that somebody is carrying luggage, those mad
Era olootanga omuntu yeetisse emigugu omulalu.
It's very true.
Kituufu nnyo.
My name is Nankunda Charlotte. I live in Germany, but I am born in Kabale.
Mpitibwa Nankunda Charlotte mbeera Germany naye nzaalibwa Kabale.
Man of God, what you are saying is true. It's a long time my brother has been mad.
Musajja wa Katonda kyayogedde kituufu. Mwannyinaze amaze ebbanga
Because your grandfather had family.
Kubanga jjajjamwe omusajja yalina family 3.
It's true what you are saying, man of God.
Musajja wa Katonda kyayogedde kituufu.
My grandfather had 3 families.
Musajja wa Katonda kyayogedde kituufu nnyo jjajjange omusajja yalina amaka 3.
The land pick where there are trees, that is where the wrangles are.
Era ettaka ku ntikko awali emiti we wali enkaayana.
The place which has trees, that's where even now we are living. That's like where they used to bury this our grandfathers.
Era ekifo kyoyogeddeko awali emiti we tubeera ne kaakano.
It's very true, the trees are around us. The house is in between the trees.
Kituufu nnyo waliwo emiti mingi nnyo ennyumba eri wakati mu miti era we baaziikanga bajjajjaffe ab'edda.
And that is where the families have wrangles.
Awo nno family we ziyina enkaayana.
It's very true, even now the wrangles are there.
Kituufu nnyo ne kaakano enkaayana zigenda maaso ez'ettaka.
That is why you cannot settle.
Yensonga lwaki gwe tosobola kutebenkera mu.
That is why this witchcraft is coming to you.
Yensonga lwaki eddogo lino lijja okukulumba.
You cannot have a settled marriage.
Tosobola kuba na bufumbo obutebenkevu.
No way.
True. I haven't settled in marriage. I got the first husband. I gave birth with him. We did not settle.
Oh God. Mighty name Jesus.
Linnya ly'amannya lya Yesu. Bufumbo bwa nnema omusajja yasooka namuzaalamu omwana tetwaterera. Brother Moses with the spirit of masturbation.
Oluganda Moses alina omuzimu gw'okwematiza.
So once a beloved boy.
Eyali omulenzi omwagalwa.
It's true, man of God.
Kituufu omusajja wa Katonda.
So this has become like a sickness in your life.
Kino kifuuse nga bulwadde mu bulamu bwo.
Whenever you think the love you had from your mom.
Buli lwolowooza engeri maama wo gye yakwagalamu.
Man of God, what he's saying is true.
Musajja wa Katonda
So my name is
kituufu.
You feel there's no woman you can love.
Owulira tewali mukazi gw'osobola kwagala.
To replace your mom.
Okudda mu kifo kya maama wo.
The prophecy you gave me that I was once a beloved son is very true.
Obunabbi bw'ompadde nti nali mwana omwagalwa kituufu nnyo.
My mom loved me so much.
Maama wange yanjagala nnyo.
And she still loves me.
Era akyanjagala.
Because we were produced only 2.
Bwe yatuzaala babiri.
And I'm the only son she's looking upon.
Era nzenzeko omwana ow'obulenzi gw'atunuulidde mu buli kimu.
Every woman is nonsense.
Buli mukazi talina magezi.
Every woman is rude.
Buli mukazi mukambwe nnyo.
My name is Tumwesi Moses from Shema district.
Pitibwa Tumwesi Moses nva Shema.
What the man of God is saying is true.
Musajja wa Katonda kyogedde kituufu.
I've so far had women coming in my life and going away.
Abakazi babadde nga bajja mu bulamu bwange nga bwe bagenda.
I had decided to give up.
Nali nsazeewo mbiveeko.
There's no woman angel.
Teri mukazi malayika.
Go and marry, don't say your mom loves you.
Genda owase va mu bya maama njagala nnyo. Brother Henry has weakness in manhood for 15 years.
There's a time you disagreed
Waliwo ekiseera mwafuna obutakkaanya
with your children
n'abaana bo.
and you got too much annoyed.
N'onyiiga nnyo.
Second born nga tabuka naye yayayuka yali ali mu sina ya kusatu kye kyoyogedde kituufu ne mugoba waka.
What you've said is very true, man of God. I got a disagreement with my second-born son. He was in senior 3. He became a vagabond, and I even got so annoyed I chased him away from home.
Somebody died and they called you
Waliwo yafa ne bakuyita
to go and bury
ogende muziike
in the village.
mu kyalo.
Yali maama w'omwana oyo.
That was the mother to that boy.
Yafa ne
Ever since that burial,
okuva mu kuziika okwo
even your finances are up and down.
n'ebyenfunayo kwegamba tebitereera.
Kituufu.
That is true.
So don't chase the boy,
Kati omulenzi tomugoba
because whatever they wish against you,
kubanga byonna bye bakwagaliza ebibi.
this is what they are fighting the boy.
Ensonga lwaki balwanyisa omulenzi.
So they failed you, now they,
Gwe wabalema kati bakyukidde mwana gwe balwanyisa.
So you think the boy is bad, the boy, please, poor boy is not bad. He loves you more than any other child.
Musajja wattu si mubi naye omwana oyo akwagala nnyo okusinga abaana bo bonna.
Ekyanneewuunyisa nti omwana oyo yatabuka yali atandise okukola ebintu ebyeffujjo, kunywa mwenge, kunywa njaga, ate nga abba n'obu.
What surprised me is that my son had started bad behavior, drinking alcohol, taking drugs and stealing.
Because they saw he was your sitter.
Kubanga baamulaba nti ye munyeenyeyo.
They did all that to destroy him.
Baakola ebyo byonna okumwonoona.
So that you hate him and chase him.
Osobola okumukyawa omugobe.
How old is he?
Alina emyaka emeka?
Alina 18.
He's now 18.
He is coming back.
Akomawo. Healing is going on for Lady Edith.
Mukyala Edith yasabirwa.
She has come with lower abdominal pain.
Alumizibwa mu lubuto wansi.
With pervaginal bleeding.
Ever since you dreamed that the cow is knocking you,
okuva lwali otanga ente ekutomera.
It's true, man of God.
Kituufu omusajja
you
wa
have not
Katonda.
got peace.
Tofunanga mirembe.
My name's Ancestral Edith. I always dream cows knocking me. I dream snakes.
Fuluma. Pitibwa Ancestral Edith musajja wa Katonda kyogera ekituufu nnyo ndoota bulijjo. Ente nga zintomera. Time for deliverance for Lady Edith.
Mukyala Edith kyekiseera asumululwe.
Be free in Jesus' holy name.
Beera wa ddembe mu linnya ettukuvu erya Yesu.
Rise up.
Yimuka.
How are you feeling now?
Kati owulira otya?
Man of God. Mpulira bulungi.
Man of God, I feel fine.
Thank God.
Weebaze Katonda.
Nabadde nfiiridde Saudi Arabia.
I nearly died in Saudi Arabia.
Yesu gemwe yankomezaawo.
That is why I came back.
You are free.
Oli wa ddembe?
You people have shrine.
Bantu mwe mulina essabo.
Ye musajja wa Katonda.
Yes, man of God.
And you dream that they are dragging you to the shrine.
Era olwotanga bakusika bakutwala mu ssabo.
Amannya gange nze Julius Kyambadde.
My name is Julius Kyambadde.
Mu kyalo kyaffe waliyo essabo.
There is a shrine in our village.
Ndoota bansika banzza mu ssabo.
I dream when they are pulling me to the shrine.
So you are in between since family support issue.
Kati oli wakati awo okuva ku nsonga y'obuwagizi obuva eri family.
Kituufu.
It is true.
You are looking for what to do.
Onoonya ekyokukola.
Should I go to the village?
Obuuza ngende mu kyalo.
Kituufu.
Or there is still a chance for me?
Oba nkyalinayo akakisa akalala.
Jesus.
Yesu.
Do I still have a chance in town?
Nkyalinayo akakisa mu kibuga.
Because it has become now a big stress.
Kubanga kati kikufuukidde ekintu ekikuleetera okwennyamira ennyo. Yes, I have stress.
This is your chance in town.
Gwe mukisa gwo mu kibuga.
Thank God.
Weebaze Katonda.
But your wife is the one in the prison now.
Mukyala we yali mu kkomera.
Mukyala wange yali mu prison.
Yes, my wife is in prison.
I won't talk much about
Sijja kwogera bingi ku mukyala oyo. This is Brother Pera Ronald who has come with insomnia for 2 years with bad dreams.
Ono w'oluganda Pera Ronald azenga alina obuzibu teyeebaka kiro alina n'ebirooto ebibi.
And his wife is in prison.
Era ne mukyala we ali mu kkomera.
It is over.
Kiwedde.
Bampita Pera Ronald.
My name is Pera Ronald.
Nvudde Yumbe.
From Yumbe.
Nabbi Kakande wabadde ansabira wano.
While Prophet Kakande was praying for me,
ampadde obunabbi.
He gave me a prophecy
okuva ku family support.
Concerning the issue of the family support.
Nga issue eyo eva ku kintu nti panaawo omukyala wange bamusiba.
Given the fact that right now my wife was imprisoned.
Amaze emyezi 2.5 ssaawa zino mu kkomera.
She has spent 2.5 months in prison.
Kyava ku issue y'omwana twalina omwana omulwadde waka nga alina ania.
All this resulted from the issue of the sick child because at home we had a child who was sick suffering from ania.
Omwana oyo nga mama we ayagala tumutwale mu bintu bya kidugavu.
The mother of this child wanted us to take the child
abe basamize
to the witch doctors.
Naye eddwaliro tugenda mu ddwaliro bagamba tulina okukola operation ania.
When we went to the hospital the doctor said we were supposed to have an operation done on that ania.
Naye nga mukyala wange takiriza kintu ekyo.
But my wife did not agree with that.
Nga ye atunulidde kintu kimu kya kugenda byabasamize.
For her she wanted the child to be taken to the witch doctors.
Ne batuwa amagezi omwana yali nkya mukaaga ku ssomero primary.
The child was in primary 6 so we were advised. This child would suddenly get attacks of this hernia while at school. The headmistress called me to the school and said, that you have to make arrangement, take this child to case clinic for an operation to be done. The headmistress knew that I'm always busy at work. So she said, come with your father. My family supported that idea. So we went with my father. The child was handed over to my father to be taken to hospital. They knew that I was busy. I was supposed to go back to my place of work. When we went to hospital, once the child was examined, we thought there was only one hernia, but there were found to be 2 locations of hernia. So the witchcraft and the herbs my wife used to give the child to drink, because of the much herbs that the child took, on checking the intestines, they found that they were already rotten. The doctors in hospital decided to carry out the operation, but my father was elderly. He couldn't stay in the hospital. So 2 of my sisters came to hospital. They helped me to attend to the child while they're in hospital. My wife never supported that idea, so she refused to come to the hospital. Once she knew that the child is going to be operated upon and it is my sisters who are there in the hospital, she considered it with a very bad heart. She hated everyone. The child had a successful operation. We went back home. From that time we started fighting with my wife, accusing me, why did you take the child for operation in my absence? So what the prophet said, that this was the issue of the family support. What he said is very true, because this caused a problem. My wife went at home with a vehicle which wasn't mine. It was a double cabin. Because of anger, she wanted to hurt me and to hurt my entire family. She smashed the entire vehicle. The case was taken to court. So judgment was done and she was imprisoned. From there, her family are saying that I did wrong to have my wife imprisoned. But I didn't take her to prison, it is the government. There's this issue of wanting to go to the village and not wanting to go back home to the village. Because as all these problems were taking place and were going to court, I've been working from here in Kampala. But I was transferred from Kampala to Moyo district. So while in Moyo, I could no longer manage to help the children. So when I got a leave, I came back. I wanted to go home in the village. I feel part of my heart wants to go there, but another heart is saying, no, don't go there. Yagenda n'ebisumuzo ku prison, ebisumuzo bya nyumba by'amaka, amaka masibe, abaana bakomawo okuva ku ssomero tebalina wakubeera nenoonya bunoonya abaana okubeera. When my wife was imprisoned, she went with the keys to our home. Now the house is locked. The children came back from school. They have nowhere to stay. I'm trying to find where to put the children. That is why I told you I won't comment any about your wife. Yes, I think now you have seen it. I've seen it, Prophet. Olwatuyita mu kooti ne bamugamba omwami nti nsonyiwa, nakuba motoka mu bukyamu, yasituka ku katebe n'ayimirira, majesiti atutuuzizza n'agamba nsonyiwa. Majesiti n'agamba tomusonyiwa, mukyalo nalina empisa mbi,
ngenda kusiba.
Then the magistrate told my wife to ask me to forgive her and she should acknowledge that she smashed the vehicle intentionally out of anger. But what she did before the magistrate, she stood and just shouted saying, "Forgive me." So the magistrate said, "Don't forgive this woman, she's so arrogant." So straight away she was taken to prison.
They are going to bring her up.
Bagenda mujayo mukomera.
So
Mr. Vincent, in the spirit of drunkenness.
it is because of the grandpa,
Biva ku jjajja omusajja.
and you always dream a man.
Era bulijjo oloota omusajja.
My name's Aranite Vincent from Nansana.
Arinite Vincent nvudde Nansana.
As a man of God was praying for me,
Musajja wa Katonda abadde ansabira.
gave me a prophecy.
Ampadde obunnabbi.
He said that it's because of my grandfather,
Angambye nti kyava ku jjajjange omusajja.
and I always dream a man.
Era bulijjo ndoota omusajja.
My grandfather is the dad of my mother,
Jjajja omusajja ono ayogerwako ye taata wa maama wange.
and this is where I grown up from.
Era gye nakulira.
And that grandfather was a witch doctor,
Jjajja omusajja oyo yali nga
and
musamize.
was also a drunkard.
Era yali mutamiivu.
He used to love me,
Yali nga njagala nnyo.
and he told me that he want to train me to become also a witch doctor.
Era yaŋŋamba njagala muzzukulu nkutendeke naawe ofuuke musamize nga nze.
I remember one day
Nzijukira olunaku olumu.
he went with me.
Twagenda ffenna.
He was going to practice his witchcraft,
Yali agenda kukola ddogo lye.
and we spent a night there.
Eyo twasulayo gye twalaga.
I was still young.
Nali nkyali muto.
He took me as to carry his bag.
N'antwala mwetikirenga ensawo ye.
After I left the village, I could not continue with that business of witchcraft.
Bwe nava mu kyalo saasobola genda mu maaso n'ensonga ezo ez'eddogo.
I came in town.
Najja mu kibuga.
My grandfather died.
Jjajjange omusajja yafa.
He committed suicide. Just took poison.
Yanywa butwa n'afa.
Ever since,
Era okuva mu kiseera ekyo
I've been getting bad dreams.
mbadde nga nfuna ebirooto ebibi.
And about man of God, he said about the man I always dream.
Era omusajja wa Katonda kyayogedde ku musajja gwe ntera okuloota.
It's true, I always dream when I'm going somewhere with someone I could not recognize.
Kituufu bulijjo ndoota nga ntambula n'omuntu tugenda awantu naye ng'omuntu oyo simutegeera.
And I realize when we are in the village at the gathering,
Ngenda okwesanga nga tutuuseeyo mu kyalo tutuusa awakuŋŋaanidde abantu abangi.
it's like a burial.
Nga lulinga lumbe waliwo okuziika.
And after the dreams, all my business would fall.
Era nga bwe nva mu birooto ebyo byonna bizinesi zange zonna zigwa bugwi.
I tried abroad.
Nagezaako ebyokugenda ebweru.
Things are not moving well.
Naye ebintu tebitambula bulungi.
And it was, I think, last week.
Era yali wiiki ewedde.
I also dreamed about, I was moving outside at the veranda
Naloota nga ntambula wabweru ku lubalaza.
with someone behind me.
N'omuntu yandi mabega.
I slipped.
N'enseerera.
I fell down. It was after raining.
N'engwa wansi enkuba yali etonnye.
And I was like having my passport and it get damaged.
Nali nkutte passport yange.
So I
Nefunako
said,
obuvune.
oh, how will I pass at the airport with this damaged passport now?
Nengamba nayita ntya ku kisaawe ekyennyonyi nga passport ezzeeko damage bw'eti.
I got scared.
Natya.
And it was about yesterday because I've been waiting for my visa to UAE.
Kuba mbadde nniridde visa yange etwala mu nsi z'abawalabu.
When I was communicating to director,
Kati nabadde mpuliziganya ne director Joe.
Don't worry, come you go.
Teweeralikira jangu ojja genda.
Sister Fiona is the lady being delivered.
Ye mukyala Fiona yasumululwa.
With spiritual men, bad dreams and disappointment in relationships.
Ayibwa mu ngeri y'omukwano.
Ever since the slender man,
Okuva ku musajja oyo omutono.
you have not got peace.
Tofunanga mirembe.
He was a slender and a bit tall.
Yali mutontono nga muwanvuyirivu.
Yes, man of God, what you're saying is true.
Musajja wa Katonda kyayogedde ekituufu.
That was my first love.
Yali omwagala wange yasooka yali.
He was small and a slender, handsome man.
Yali muwanvuyirivu bw'ati nga mutontono nga mulungi okulabako.
During our relationship, we used to fight a lot.
Naye ate mu kaseera ako nga twagalana twabeeranga tulwanagana buli kaseera.
There is a time he almost even strangled me because he found another man's call in my phone.
Lumu kata ntugge kubanga yasanga omusajja omulala nkubidde essimu n'asangako koolu ye mu simu
So then
yange.
I decided, why do I have to live in such a relationship when I'm being battered?
Nensalawo ne ngamba mbeera ntya mukwano bwe guti ng'omusajja nkuba bukubi.
And he promised that if you leave me,
Era yakusuubiza nti koolindeka
I don't think you ever get a man like me.
Sirowooza nti olifunayo omusajja alinga nze.
That is true, man of God.
Kituufu
Ever
musajja wa
since that
Katonda.
time?
Kuva mu kiseera ekyo
You have never got.
tofunangayo musajja mulala.
So when I left that slender tall man,
Bwe nayawukana n'omusajja oyo omutonotono muwanvu,
he said you will never find any other man like me.
yaŋŋamba tolifunayo musajja mulala alinga nze.
And most of my relationships have been like that.
Era kituufu emikwano egisinga gye mbadde nagyo gibadde bwe gityo.
Even if someone is trying to be serious, we have been together for years or months. When we try to make it official, going for introduction and wedding, they just break off and it just ends like that.
Ng'omusajja ne bw'ajja ng'ali siriyasi, ne tumala ebbanga myezi myaka nga tuli mukwano, ne tugamba kati ebintu katubifuule siriyasi, tugende twanjule tukole embaga, ndabira awo nga byonna bifudde. Linnya ly'amannya lya Yesu. Mr. Charles is jobless.
You were once a well-to-do man,
Okusooka wali musajja ng'obulamu butambula bulungi,
and whatever you were doing,
era buli kye wali okola
it used to help others.
kyayambanga abalala.
Kituufu nnyo ssebo.
That is so true.
Anybody come to you, you help.
Nga buli
Anybody
ajja
come to
gy'oli,
you, you help.
muyamba.
Era nyambye abantu bangi nabbi.
It's true, I've helped many people.
Now you are
Prophet.
regretting why.
Kati wejjusa lwaki?
Kituufu nabbi.
That is true.
All
Prophet.
those you helped,
Bonna be wayamba
they are looking at you as if you are like a small command somewhere.
bakutunuulira ng'akasajja akatini akasirikitwa akali awantu awamu.
Amannya gange bampita Museta Charles.
My name is Museta Charles
Nviiridde Kireka.
from Kireka.
Kuba nabbi kyayogedde kituufu. Nyambye ku mikwano gyange abantu ba mirundi ng'ebiri.
What the prophet has said is true because there are two friends I have helped.
Nga mbafunira emirimu.
I got for them jobs,
Emirimu egyo nga bafuna essente ekisuuka mu kakadde akalamba.
and at the jobs they would be paid over 1 million shillings.
Naye bwe batandika okukola
But when they start working,
tebanzijukira.
they don't remember me
Kuba nze nkola mu clubs na hotels.
because I work in clubs and hotels.
Kati abantu abakola business wezityo batera okunkubira amasimu nga beetaaga abakozi.
So people with similar businesses normally call me asking me to get workers for them.
Ebiseera ebisinga obungi mbasindikira abakozi ne batandika okukola.
In most cases, I send them workers and they start working.
Oli n'oba talina document era nga mwogererayo n'atandika okukola ki?
Even if some don't have support documents, I always back them up.
So I have prayed for you,
Nkusabidde.
but all these were not all that big
Naye bino byonna tebyali binene nnyo kiri awo
until the land which you are to be bought.
okutuusa ku ttaka eryo eryali ery'okugulibwa.
You dream that you are in cases people are choosing you.
Oloota ng'oli mu misango bakuvunaana kino na kiri.
Musajja wa Katonda kyeyogedde kituufu.
Man of God, what you've said is true.
Ettaka eryayogerako omuzeeyi yalina ettaka lya mirundi ebiri.
What the man of God has said is true. My father had two
Omuzeeyi
lands.
wange yatulekera ettaka
My father left us with land
ate twali tukyali bato.
and we were still young by that time.
Kati n'atuteekerako omukuza ng'alina okukuuma ebintu byaffe paka we tukula.
He put for us a caretaker who was supposed to care for that property and keep it safe until when we grow up.
Naye kyembi
But unfortunately,
abaana nga babiri baafa.
two of my brothers died.
Kati neesigalawo omu.
So I remained alone.
Kati omukuza n'ayagala atwale ettaka.
And then the caretaker wanted to take over the land.
Kati okuva ku olwo
From that time,
siddangamu okutereera.
I have never got peace.
Ate nga nange nali njagala kutunda ettaka eryo nfune awalala we nfunira emirembe.
Yet I wanted to sell off that land and buy elsewhere where I can get peace from.
Kati okuva ku olwo empalana n'etandika.
From that time, hatred started.
Ebirooto bye ndoota nga bambuuza ebibuuzo.
He talked about the issue of the dream that I get when I'm in courts being charged of this case and that case.
Era ekyo nkikonfirm nga kituufu.
I confirm this, it is true.
Kuba kasita natandika okugamba nti njagala kutunda ttaka eryo.
Because from the time I said I want to sell off that land,
ebintu ebyo ne bitandikirawo.
it started immediately.
Let me clear the case.
Leka ntereeze ensonga zino.
n'abatuufu obasengejje olw'omukama asumulula omukisa gwerezo gyewonyesere amazima tegayiwa mukwano lwakubagana okutuuka n'olowooza nti mukama yakwerabira noleta onatera kuba bujulizi.
Give me another.
Mpaayo n'endala ziwere 5.
amato gwa mu maanyi mukatutambule.
Everything has come back.
Buli kimu kyonna kikomyewo.
All the people you are working with,
Bonna be wali okola nabo
they have considered you
bakulowoozezzaako.
to say you are on the track again.
Kye nkugamba nti ozze ku mugendo nate.
tewali kirungi kyofuna nga twayise mbulumi obuyaga bw'oyitamu.
This is Mr. Humphrey, who has come with multiple lipoma all over the body for 12 years. He has a problem of obesity.
There are fats on the
Masavu
skin.
buzimba bulimu amasavu.
When they operate here, it comes here. They operate here, it comes here.
Balongoosa wano kadda wano.
It's the same all over.
Buzimba bulimu amasavu bujjudde omubiri gwonna. Yimuka.
How are you feeling?
Kati owulira otya?
I'm feeling okay.
Mpulira bulungi. Thank you, Jesus.
Webale nnyo Yesu. Sobola okubuka.
Though there is a tree.
Newankubadde waliwo omuti.
When you leave the home going to where you people were fetching water,
Bw'ova waka ng'ogenda ku ludda luli bantu mwe gye mwakimanga amazzi.
there was a time it used to bring a lot of fruits and the birds were many.
Waliwo omuti ebiseera byatuukanga ne gubeerako ebibala bingi nnyo ng'ebinyonyi bingi nnyo bijja ne bigwa ku muti ogwo.
Kituufu kyeyogedde musajja wa Katonda.
What you've said is true, man of God.
Omuti ogwo gw'oyogerako gwali gwa jambula. Jambula ng'ajja mungi nnyo. N'abaako ebinyonyi n'ebisaanyi. It was on our land.
The tree you're talking about was on
the
our
well
land.
was on someone else's land, and that person is a witch doctor.
Man of God, what you've said is very true. This was a jambula tree that was in our land, and seasonally this tree would get so many fruits, and then many birds would come and sit and rest upon this tree. Oluzi lw'oyogeddeko lwali ku ttaka lya muntu mulala era omuntu oyo musamize.
This is the tree
Kati nno guno gwe muti
where they put witchcraft.
we baateeka eddogo
And this is what you are seeing
era kino ky'olaba
in your body or on your body.
ku mubiri gwo oba mu mubiri gwo.
How this jambula tree looked like.
Engeri guno omuti gwa jambula gye gwafaananangamu.
This is how you look like.
Actually, naawe omubiri gwo bwe gufaanana.
That's very true.
Kituufu nnyo.
When I was operated here at Molago, the doctor teased me with it, the fat, and it was in that very shape.
Musajja wa Katonda
The shape of the jambula, but it was yellowish.
Musajja wa Katonda kyeyogedde kituufu nnyo kubanga omusawo bwe yanongoosa ku mukono wano ng'azigyamu akazimba ako akaali mu mukono yakandaga nga ka kyenvu bwe kati n'aŋŋamba okalaba kano nga kali mu sheepu ng'eya jambula.
All the time that the jambula has brought fruits
Buli kaseera jambula bw'abala
and you have money,
ng'olina ssente,
after the jambula has ceased to
jambula kasita ggwako ku muti ebibala nga biweddeko.
you too, you have no money at all.
Naawe ng'ensawo zikalira nga temukyali ssente.
That's the man of God. Actually, every beginning of the year I set goals. Like for example, this year, I'd said that I could save at least 25 million. But the year is only having 3 months and I have only 9 million.
Musajja wa Katonda kyeyogedde kituufu nnyo kubanga buli ntandikwa ya mwaka mbeera ne ggoolo yange gye nduubirira okutuukiriza mu mwaka ogwo waakiri nterekeyo obukadde nga 25 naye kati wetwogere omwaka guzaayo emyezi 3 nina obukadde 9 bwokka.
So this is where the witch doctor put witchcraft.
Wano nno omulogo we yateeka eddogo
You go and you take at that tree.
ogatwale ku muti ogwo.
That will be the end of.
Eyo ojja okuba enkomerero.
Man of God, jambula tree was cut down and they are.
Go and put exactly where there was the jambula to go and put there.
Wadde omuti baagutema genda oteeka awali ekikonge kyagwo. Prayer going on for Brother Silver who has come with the spirit of drunkenness, with the spirit of confusion.
There's a snake in the dream.
Waliwo omusota gw'olaba mu kirooto.
Yeah, waliwo omusota gw'endoota kibeera kinene. It's a very big snake like a python. Just coming to bite me. I don't understand what's going on.
Musajja wa Katonda kyogera ekituufu nnyo ndoota kitimba ekinene nnyo nga kijja okumbojja. Kirooto naye mba nga sikitegeera.
This is the end of it.
Eno y'enkomerero yaagwo.
And that is why you had failed to go abroad.
Era y'ensonga lwaki obadde olemereddwa okugenda ebweru.
Yes, if I applied to go abroad I think it's in March. They have been calling us, telling us, we are going. I've never received it.
Kituufu mirundi mingi nga nsaba okugenda ebweru kuva mu mwezi ogwokusatu bagamba mugenda temugenda.
And the madness.
Linnya ly'amaanyi erya Yesu. Time for deliverance.
Seera sumululwe.
Jesus is the deliverer.
Yesu ye musumuluzi.
You people, you have spirit of madness, the family.
Bantu mwe mulina omuzimu gw'eddalo mu family.
Yes, man of God.
Mental disorder.
Emitwe gitabuka.
Yes, man of God.
Kituufu omusajja wa Katonda.
My name is Nakalan's divine.
Itibwa Nakalan's divine.
There is madness in my family.
Kituufu mu family yaffe tulina eddalu.
Ne taata kennyini ewaka bw'atabuka akasuka amayinja kyanywa omwenge n'atabuka. Even mama wange wali awo asobbiku.
Where the mom?
Mama ali ludda wa?
Mommy?
Mommy, come. Man of God, what you've said is very true. We have madness in our family. Our father is like mad. He gets so drunk, gets so angry and starts throwing objects around. He throws stones. My mother is also here. She can confirm this prophecy.
Tata abaana bw'anywa ku mwenge ng'atamiira ng'atugobaganya ebweru ng'atukasukira amayinja.
Man of God, what you've said is very true, because whenever my husband gets drunk, he chases us out of the house and throws stones at us.
Waliwo abalinga abaagwa eddalu, omulala anywa omwenge, omulala yafuuka muyaaya abba n'ebintu by'omu nju.
And man of God, what you've said is true about madness in our family and the mental illness, because for sure there is one of my children who is a drunkard, and there's another one who is like a vagabond, just keeps stealing things.
By the blood of Jesus.
No musaayi gwa Yesu.
So what is troubling the girl is madness.
Ekitawaanya omuwala ono ddalu.
Your people have been hunting you.
Abantu bo babadde bakuyigga.
Musajja wa Katonda kyoyogera kituufu. Amannya gange nze Kalema Fred. Bampiziganya nnyo abantu.
Man of God, what you've said is true. My name is Kalema Fred. My people hunt around for me. I don't know why.
As you are leaving the main road,
bw'oba ova ku kkubo eddene,
your branch like this,
oweta bw'oti,
there is a land before the house.
Waliwo ettaka nga tonnatuuka ku nnyumba.
Musajja wa Katonda kyoyogera kituufu.
What you've said is true.
Okuva ku kkubo waliwo ennyumba esooka, waliwo n'ennyumba yange gye nagula. Awe wali poloti mulimu n'ennyumba. Nateekawo baganda bange nga mbaleese okuva mu kyalo nkole nabo.
Man of God, what you've said is
true. Ekirala musajja wa Katonda kyoyogedde kituufu.
Man of God, what you've said is very true, because from the main road you reach a house and then there's another house which is mine. Then there is a plot of land. That is where I brought my brothers from the village that they can stay there and work for me. But man of God, they have become a problem for me.
This is why they are hunting you.
Eno yensonga lwaki bakuyigga.
They want to take it.
Baagala kulitwala.
And you lose.
Bw'ofiirwe.
You dream that you have disappeared.
Oloota ng'obuzeewo.
You are far there. Place you don't understand.
Ng'oli wali eyo mu bifo by'otategeera.
Musajja wa Katonda kyoyogera kituufu.
Man of God, what you say is true.
Mbuze era bindeetedde n'obwavu. Tunze ebintu byange, sente zimbulako.
I dream when I've disappeared.
Gandi mu bulago.
I dream when I've disappeared somewhere, and from that time I've started getting financial failure. Now I have a debt burden.
Lazar.
Yimuka.
When did you believe?
Did owakkiriza?
This is the question.
Kino kye kibuuzo.
How are you feeling now?
Kati owulira otya?
Musajja wa Katonda nabbi. Mpulirako akalengereza kati kuba obwedde omutwe gunnuma.
I had a headache before.
Nzikiriza Yesu ye muwonya.
I believe that Jesus is the healer. Lady Nakabye, with the spirit of anger, spirit of fear and spiritual men.
Ever since the misunderstanding in the family?
Okuva ku butakkaanya mu family.
You people, the children have not got peace.
Bantu mmwe abaana temufunanga mirembe.
You separated between the father, the mom.
Mweyawulamu wakati wa maama ne taata.
Manya gange nze Nakabye Juliet.
My name is Nakabye Juliet.
Kawempe.
From Kawempe.
Musajja wa Katonda kyayogedde kituufu.
What the man of God has said is true.
Kubanga taata waffe yatuzaala abaana bangi bakyala ab'enjawulo.
Because our father produced us many children from different wives.
Ate bazadde baffe baafa nga tuli batono okusoma saasoma.
Our parents died when I was still young. I didn't even get a chance to attend school.
Era abaana tetukkaanya buli omu aliwe, tetumanyi buli omu ali yekka, tetumanyi buli omu gy'ali.
We have misunderstandings amongst we the children. We are all scattered in various places. We don't know where the others are. Therefore, man of God, what you've said is true.
Ever since they called you to the village?
Yes, man of God.
They called you on land issue.
My name is Okulo Richard. I come from Lira, but I live in Entebbe. The land issue, they called me in the village. My father and mother and my brothers said, please come and help us. I'm a police officer. Said, at least come and rescue us. We are finished. It's now 1 year. I can't go home now. Has now brought even death. People are now killing themselves. Even they promise when I go home, they're going to cut me dead.
Musajja wa Katonda kyayogedde ekituufu nnyo. Bampita ogenda mu kyalo, taata maama ne baganda bange bampita ne bangamba munnaffe gw'oli mu poliisi kubanga ndi police officer. Jangu otutaase ku nsonga eno ey'ettaka era ensonga y'ettaka efuuse ensonga mu kyalo kyewaffe.
Man of God, even for that, I go to work, but I'm getting troubles. That's why you are seeing that court case.
Devil, come on.
The fire of the Holy Ghost is consuming all this witchcraft and the demons.
Where's that?
Yimuka.
Huh? How are you feeling now?
Man of God, I'm feeling okay now. Apart from that court case now, man of God, tell me something about this.
No. The court case is over.
Thank you for watching this video.